What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Ben Thomas Show. Thanks for coming back. Hot Toys has given us an interesting announcement tonight. It's a variant of the Batman suit from the Flash film. Of course, a Michael Keaton blue and gray suit. Normally, I'd be stoked to see a blue and gray suit, but this one has me questioning things. So guys, stick around if you like the video, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and of course, let's get into it.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Ben Thomas.
Go time! Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Okay, everybody, welcome back. So, of course, I think all of us are going to be talking about this tonight because, let's be honest, none of us were expecting a revisit from Hot Toys back to the Flash film.
Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
And they had teased at one point seeing kind of the Batman armory from the film, and a lot of us had speculated, right? What if we see some of these other suits? And a lot of us, including myself, said, oh, I would love to see the blue and gray and yellow look for Keaton. And here it is in front of us in Hot Toys form. And wow, does it look like shit. But let's be honest, it looks exactly like the still from the film. It even looks like the screen like prop that they used here, both in the armor set, the chunky abs. It doesn't have the weird kind of bumpiness that the 89 suit had. Let's be honest, it's the stand-up pieces, this brow on this cowl. The wrinkly brow makes it look like so weird. But the other piece is that the mouth plates still to me look like younger Keaton, not the old Keaton. So they're giving us kind of an amalgamation, because if this is from the Flash film, that Keaton should have a much more aged faceplate, and he does not have it here. They've clearly reused a lot from the Batman 89 suit and changed up this cowl in order to kind of make it work. But for some reason, with the wrinkly scowl look, it doesn't work at all. It looks really friggin' weird. And again, when you compare it to the other one here, it's the suit. That is the suit from the scene. This is what we said we wanted. But this is not what I thought it would look like. Even looking at the head sculpt a little closer, when you see the black eyeliner, would it have been less weird for it to be navy blue eyeliner instead with the suit? Also, does the pouty mouth look a little bit like Kilmer here, especially because of the wrinkled cowl? For some reason, this screams Kilmer to me a little bit, which is also super freaking weird. Again, otherwise, a reuse of these three faceplates, very obviously from the 89 suit. And I really liked that battle damaged with the bloods look on my 89 Batman, but it has no wrinkles in the cowl. So to me, the wrinkles completely change the likeness to this figure, which is insane. And again, I am a blue and gray and yellow fan for Batman. I love The Long Halloween. I love Death in a Family. I love those comics that had that iconic look for him. Even the Nightfall comic series, so good with him donning the blue and the gray. This is not it. They should have skipped this, in my opinion. And how do they even fix it? Because what they've given us here is what we see on the screen. Now, I also wonder if they thought, hey, you know what? We have to incentivize people to both consider getting Batman Returns and Batman 89. So look, we can put the Keaton head sculpt on this Batman. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that. If you wanted to get both the 89, the classic, the Returns figure that just released, as well as this suit, and still be able to pose up your other two Batmans with the official cowl and everything, then honestly, the Keaton sculpt on this Batman is the only thing that I think actually looks pretty decent and sells me on it a lot more. And I like that they actually highlight the fact that it's compatible here. I feel like they looked at this and went, this looks weird. He looks like he's making the I'm Batman face. Just oh my God, it made me laugh so hard. So guys, now let's also take a look at the accessories, because he's otherwise pretty bare bone, right? Again, we talked about the reuse of the mouth plates. He does have separate rolling eyes, so you can make him look around in that crazy cowl. Otherwise, he's really just got his grappling hook, which is a staple, again, a reuse, as well as the hands that look exactly the same from the 89 suit, and a very standard base. It comes with a wired cape. I would have loved to see a drape cape, just because I wish Batman would start to come with both options, if I'm completely honest. And again, now, if you want a custom cape done, we're gonna have to wait to see if he releases a blue variant of that, right? So we'll see down the line. But for me, very bare bones figure here. Now, this is also an exclusive, so only 1,500 units of this are gonna be available anyways. And this reminds me of when they did the Christian Bale suit in the blue and the gray look as well. And even that to me looked a little funny. But back then, I remember saying straight up, any other suit would look good in the blue and the gray, any other suit. And I think that that still would have held true if it wasn't for the weird, lost his Botox in his forehead wrinkled cowl. Totally think it would have looked good. In fact, somebody posted this photo online. I saw it already with it modded, and I think it looks better. I still see Keaton in that, but not in the main announcement of this figure. But again, 1,500, this does mean it's going to differentiate some people's collections. I do like the fact that you can put the Keaton sculpt on it if you wanted to. I think that that's a great look just to begin with otherwise. And it does give me hope that we're going to see other blue and gray Batmans down the line from maybe some of our other favorite comic book series, right? We just saw the Dark Knight Returns option come out, and that figure looks amazing. I would love to see again the return to the classic look as well for Batman from comics. So this is one for me. I am skipping. I don't feel like I need this. I've got a different plan for my Keaton head sculpt anyways. This is a pass for me. Now, price speculation as well. I would say this has to be somewhere between $280 to maybe $310. If it's anything more than that, I think that would be a misfire, honestly. Even though it's exclusive, it doesn't need to be any more than that, especially since it comes with such stripped down accessories, rinsed and repeated items, and a pretty boring base. I also don't think that they can truly fix it. So you either like it this way or don't buy it, because I don't think asking for this to be changed even makes sense. It's in line with what we saw in film. It's just in practice, yeah, it looks bad. It looks really bad. So guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm going to keep it short tonight, but if you liked the video today, hit the like button, smash the subscribe if you're new to the Ben Thomas Show, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Wow, what a great audience. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Because subscribing makes it feel good.
Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's gone. It's all gone.